Look what just landed on my steering wheel. Oh, look at that thing. Ooh.
CP0, il est vraiment déterminé à relever ce défi.
Camille, merci beaucoup.
I'm really close to Canada, I guess.
Curieuse qu'on en apprenne un peu plus. Là, le reportage de Camille Vernet se trouve les réalisatrices et vidéastes en Colombie-Britannique et on peut le retrouver sur la page web.
Dudley Bailey died 1904 and must be buried right here. Where is here? The Canadian border, which will be today. I'm on the Minnesota side, obviously. I can't get across. I don't have a passport as of yet. But this is probably going to be as close as I'm going to get to Canada this year. And I'll be staying on the Canadian border, Minnesota side, later tonight at a state park I've never heard of before. But first I thought I'd spend today kind of along the Rainy River here. I'm in Baudette, Minnesota right now. Gonna head to another state park first and a few other side trips before I get to the state park tonight. There's the United States Welcoming Center. A beautiful 65-degree day. Here at the end of the dock here, there's the bridge that crosses over. You can maybe see US-Canadian flags there. I think this is the Baudette River that runs out of the Rainy, heading south. National Register of Historic Places, Baudette Depot, 1923. Looks like they renovated it a little bit. Look at that giant walleye. I think it's a walleye. Alright, I'm off to not the state park I'm staying at tonight, but another state park that I've never been to before. And it has, I believe, some beautiful shoreline to it. Look at that igloo. I think that's an ice house. That's a cool ice house if that is. Zipple Bay State Park. Again, I'm not staying here tonight, but I'm up in the area and I wanted to check this one out. It's breezy, it is beautiful. Look at that long drive to nowhere there. And I might do some recon on the campground because I do want to use this as a jump off point, possibly next year for something else. I'll mention that in a bit. Quite the drive down here. I love it. Love it. Well, parking wasn't an issue here. These puddles, by the way, massive storms rolled through here last night. This is just north of where I stayed in Red Lake last night. And they got rocked pretty hard by some rain, I think. I'm gonna have sand in my boots today. This is the Lake of the Woods. Lake of the Woods. And it is breezy and cool down here. Woo. Look at all this driftwood. So my ultimate goal, probably next year, because I need to get a pesky passport, to get over there. I think it's over there, which is the inlet of Minnesota. The little part that juts up that you have to get through Canada to get to. Now in the winter, you can take a snowmobile across the lake and get over there. And they do have some fishing expeditions towards it too, I think, but they're quite spendy. But it's the northernmost point in the lower 48, I believe. Someday. I'm gonna try next year. It's actually not that cold. Not too bad. There's where I was started my hike. I think I need to get behind these bushes or something. I think there's a lighthouse or something over there. I'll go a little bit further. Oh geez. Suddenly I'm in the woods. Yeah, I'm not sure how far this trail goes, so I'm kind of turned around here. I don't know where it goes. So back to the shore. And I need to check out a couple other things in the park. I'm way down at the other end of this park, and I mean way down at the other end. It was a nice drive down through the woods. And this is Zipple Bay. You can launch your boat here. Probably won't be able to see too much here. Lake of the Woods is that way, where I was, kind of backing around the corner, and then it's another lake over here. And while I may one day get to the inlet, this is one of the state recreation, state park areas I may never get to, unless I find a boat ride out here. But this is in the Lake of the Woods. It's just a tiny, it's called Garden Island, because they used to garden out there. They used to have gardens, I believe. The Indians did back in the day. But you can only boat out to this area and walk in this area. So that's about all there is to really do. I don't think you can even get into this area. I don't know how I'd ever even get there. Comment below if you have a boat to take me. Yeah, so that might be the one Minnesota park I may never get to. Be nice though. And actually, here's a perfect map of where I am. So we're down here at Zipple Bay. Let's take off my glasses, it's hard to see. We're down here at Zipple Bay. That's where I started, down on Baudette down here. And you can see we're here. It says 21 miles. That's to the Garden Island I just showed you here. Just kind of sits out there. So that's the jutting part of the top of Minnesota there. There's the pesky northwest angle, which I have to try to get to someday, but you have to go through this little bit of Canada to get there. So yeah, Garden Island, 21 miles from where I am right here at Zipple Bay. I don't know where, yeah, there's the northwest angle, still 19 miles from there to there, I guess. So it's a boat ride. Someday. All right, before I head out of the state park, they have 3 or 4 different camp loops here, I think, camp areas that I want to check out, just so I know, and maybe if you want to know, you can ask me and I can tell you, you know, something like that. So before I get out of the park, I'm gonna check out a couple of these campsite grounds here. They have no idea I'm here. Man, they have some long roads into the woods on this state park, which should be awesome to stay here and maybe drive around dusk, see if you can find some wildlife. Very interesting. It is deep into these thick woods though. Look at that wind blow today. So this is one of the campground loops I'm just about to get into, and look how it is just, you're in the woods here. I can't imagine any of these having electric back here. Could be wrong. Couple of campers way back here. Look what just landed on my steering wheel. Oh, look at that thing. Oof. So way down on this other end of the road here where the campgrounds are, it's another little beach area. It feels good, feels good. So now I'm heading that way, which is back to the Rainy River. And although I've never been to this state park, I've been to this area before over there a good 10 plus years ago. And I think I can get the best wings of my life over there. I'm hoping. So this area is Wheeler's Point area, kind of as far as you can go kind of in this area, I think. Years ago, my uncle had a cabin up here, which is why I kind of know the area, but he sold it and wow, it was right in here. They've since leveled it and put these cabins up right in here. Interesting. But we would walk over here where I'm about to go to Ballard's. Probably now owns that. They had the best smoked chicken wings of my life. That's many years ago, but I'm gonna see if they're open and if I can get some. And the wings were just as delicious as I remember them. So good. Well, progress sometimes makes me sad of what has been lost, yeah? Although the wings were delicious. Lots of ice houses out here. Waiting to go in the winter. Yeah, so this is where the Rainy River meets into Lake of the Woods down there. And now it's time for me to head down, further down the river, head towards my campsite on the river. Have a nice day. All right, this is a state park I never even knew existed before this week. Franz Jevne? Correct me in the comments below, maybe. State Park, right on the Rainy River, which is over there. You can kind of see. And this is where I'm camping tonight, somewhere in there. This is like the tiniest little... Very interesting. Check it out. Okay, and here's my site. Site 2. Just 100 yards in from the entrance, I guess. I'm not sure where I'm supposed to park. Am I supposed to park here and put my tent over there? I chose it though because it is right on the Rainy River. Which you can see down there. Just on the other side is Canada. Yeah, I'm gonna have to think about how I'm gonna do this. Okay, I'm all set up here. And I'm an idiot. Because I just found out. I just looked down this way, I thought it was like a hiking path from the campsite, maybe to get down to the river here. Down there. Look a little further and yeah, there's a spot for a tent right there. Back here in the woods, but I'm not moving. I got everything up. I'm not moving now. I think what I'm gonna do the only thing that concerns me if somebody comes around this corner tonight, plow into my tent, so I might just park like right there tonight. Although I haven't seen a single soul in this place as of yet come by, so I don't know. Also, evidently, it's really hard to pick up your trash. It's easier to just throw cans thinking you're gonna burn them. I don't know. So probably have to clean that up too before my fire tonight. All right, I think a little exploring before I settle down for the night. Cigarettes and Mountain Dew. They had a very healthy evening, whoever was here. So there are more, get up this hill. That's probably why I didn't come back here. The book I have says that the site's back here, the road is not conducive to some vehicles. So I did not want to get a site I couldn't get to, but I'm gonna still take a look and see if I can get back here. That sun is bright. You got some nice sights. That one has shelter to it. Same with that one back there. That's nice up in the woods. Quite buggy. These two are kind of close to each other, but hear a train in the background. It's a noisy country over there on the other side of Canada. Came back over here. It's a good thing I went to Zipple Bay State Park today because this seems like a very small park. So smart, so small, I got Google out, and this is in fact the smallest state park in Minnesota. Now I can say I've done that. This is a beautiful river. From where I was earlier all the way to here, it's just gorgeous on both sides. So I think there's one path over there that might get me down to the river inside the park here. And then that's going to be about it, I think, for here. If I throw this rock, do you think I'll start an international incident? I don't think so. Still in our waters. Oh yeah, this is quite nice. A couple people got their fishing gear up there too. Must be fishing right off of here. It's beautiful. I see a tiny bench right there in Canada. Maybe there's a park there. Looking at America. Alright, I guess it's back to the campsite for the night. I found this US land marker right here. Be interesting to know some ooh, it's got numbers. 154-69. So is that a mile marker? A border marker maybe? I'll have to do some research on that. Never seen that. It's been a while since I've seen one of these in a park. I think it's for hanging up your food. I think, but a bear could get that. Maybe it's for smaller animals, I guess. I forget what those are for. I think that's what it's for. Anyways, I'm having a very chillaxing night. Got some Gordon Lightfoot going since I'm next to Canada. So that'd be appropriate. It was either that or Anne Marie, so I went with Gordon Lightfoot tonight. Yeah. Just gonna hang out with this for a while and head in shortly. Very quiet, very peaceful up here. Not much other sounds other than the river. Good sleeping weather last night. I think it was upper 40s. Very comfortable. Gotta get packed up. Look at the size of that spider. I don't think I can bring him home. Well, that's it from here. Minnesota's smallest state park. I'm heading up the road, up the river, down the river, over to International Falls. Normally I'd stop the video here. We're gonna just check out International Falls real quick, and I gotta get some breakfast this morning. Beautiful hearing those rapids all night. Beautiful white noise. Oh yeah, quick side note here that probably interests only me, but I saw this tree last night, and this is just, it's a huge tree. It looks like it's from Endor. Like you stand on the bottom, you can't even see the top of it. It's just gorgeous. I think if it fell over, it would land in Canada. It's so big. Right there. It's just huge. I don't know, I found it interesting. Hi, buddy. Guy just strode road across. Man, there's a lot of deer up here this morning. Well, I thought maybe I'd be able to show you the river here, but I don't think I can get that close, so there's me. There's where I stayed last night. There's where we were earlier in the video. International Falls. Straight ahead that way is Canada. Okay, well, thanks for watching. The border video, I'll call this one maybe. I don't know. Thanks for watching. Sure. Thank you. Okay. Okay. I will say the streets are quite nice here. The beautiful Northland. Thanks again for watching. This was a dud ending. I don't like to get too close to the Border Patrol because, yeah, probably not a good idea. But thanks for watching.